All right, no pressure in going first. I am Julia Cordray, the proud co-founder and CEO of Peeple app. You may have heard about us last October when me and my company were thrown into a global and viral media storm for an entire month. They called us the Yelp for people. But sincerely, we wanted to create reputation as a new form of currency so that all of you can get more of what you want in life. We knew that by creating a global reputation management system, we can create valuable data for an API for the share economy and marketplaces. But in order for users to trust each other, they need their people reputation. And so that's where we were headed. I want you to meet somebody. This is Giovanni. Giovanni's brand new to Airbnb. He's never rented a place off of Airbnb yet. And he's new in San Francisco. And because he has no reviews on Airbnb, he keeps getting rejected by all the places he's trying to rent. But then Giovanni gets really smart and he discovers the Peeple app where he can port his reputation and put it into his profile on Airbnb. This is perfect timing for us to be a part of this share economy. The share economy, 25% of North Americans have already participated in it, and it's growing at an exponential rate. We've got $26 billion of revenue today in the share economy, and that's going to grow to $335 billion by 2025. Millennials are the #1 users of the share economy, and the great news about that is they're also growing at 30%. So now is the right time to provide them a free online reputation management system for the share economy. When we look at the business opportunity in the share economy, we can see that if we just gain 25% of large enterprises such as Airbnb and eBay, and 75% of the small to medium businesses like Turo and TaskRabbit, this is a potential $78 million business today. But what makes Peeple really unique is we make sure that our information is quality. Users on our platform are not anonymous. And they're also able to take any of their reputation that they get in the Peeple app and take it with them anywhere that they go. Reputation is now portable and they can use it in any system where they need to gain credibility and trust. Today, we're an iOS app. We are a reputation management product. And you can search for people, leave a recommendation, and you have full control over managing the recommendations you received. We launched in March of this year. We have over 23,000 users in Canada and the US. And my favorite feature about the Peeple app is you're actually able to share your profile into any other system. You can take it with you everywhere you go. Where we are today, as I mentioned before, we're an iOS app. We're about to launch globally with our Android and web versions, and our team is working very hard on that right now. But the bigger picture is with the API opportunity to marketplaces in the share economy. We are absolutely the right team to take this over the finish line. I'm very proud as an entrepreneur to have accomplished building a proprietary recruitment process that leads to a 96% successful placement rate. And I did that using technology, and I do plan on selling that to my competitors one day. Our CTO, Joe, is amazing. He successfully exited twice in the market already. His most recent exit was an API product to Microsoft. We've got Jeff, who's an investor and a director in our company. He's the president of a $50 million recruiting firm. And Chris Bray is our senior iOS developer, absolutely genius guy. He actually developed a competitive product to Pokemon Go before it even existed. And today we've got Texon Global, who's actively building our Android and web version, and they're based in India. We're looking for $2 million right now. We have raised just under $500,000, and we've sold 18% of the company. The majority of that spend will be on development, and then an even split between marketing and operations. If you see what we see today, we're looking forward to you helping us build this online reputation management system so that we can all get more of what we want. But if nothing else, if you're wondering if you should invest in me, I dare you to look me up on the Peeple app and see my online reputation today. Thank you so much.
Nice presentation. That was really good.
Thank you.
You own your own profile online as an individual, or I was confused who owns the profile, and then if so, does it undermine as you bring it around? How do you make sure that it's not, the waters aren't muddied, I suppose?
Great question. So you have full control over creating and joining our platform. In the future, we may allow people to add each other to the app. So when you actually port your reputation, you're using a link to either your professional profile, your personal profile, or your romantic profile, depending on what platform you're trying to get it onto. These are the only 3 ways that you can know somebody. So to answer your question, it's portable and you have control over it.
But is it like, how do I check it, or I take it for what it's worth, face value? I'm just curious how, like.
So in terms of the quality of the information on the profile, because our users aren't anonymous, like all the other reputation systems, if you think about it, you can say anything you want. We don't believe in that. We're carefully vetting our users and authenticating our users to protect you. We actually, in terms of quality of information, we're going to be teaming up with Community Sift. And Community Sift protects users. That's all they do. And then we get to set the parameters on what's acceptable as a recommendation you receive and give. And so we can set all of those parameters to protect our users. And then Telesign also verifies to make sure who you are and it's really who you say you are. So I hope that kind of helps answer the quality.
Hi, great job.
Hi, thank you.
I just had a question about your traction that you currently have in the market. How many users do you have on the platform?
Yeah, sure. So we just have over 23,000 now. Keep in mind we're only on iOS and we're only available in Canada and the US. We've spent no money on marketing. This is all purely viral attention and word of mouth at this point.
Okay, and just a follow-on question. In terms of control over recommendations in the profiles, do you think any conflict of interest that would be?
Yeah, great question. I'm so glad you brought that up. Because all of you have full control over your profile, you would most likely put yourself in the best light on our platform. But our first monetization strategy within the app is called the Truth License. It allows anyone to upgrade the app to see all of the recommendations that never went live on your profile.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how we're combating that. So
All
we're
right.
not publicly shaming you. It's not about that. It's giving you the control that you need, but getting all the information we deserve.
Right, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Conflict of interest. Yeah, we thought of that. Yeah.
Great presentation.
Thank
I guess
you.
the question would be, how do you scale globally and how do you monetize off the scaling?
Great question. I'm so excited to team up with Google. Google contacted us during our virality, and they really believe in what we're doing, and they wanted to be a part of it. So they're going to be helping us build out our entire marketing campaigns throughout all their platforms, and they're going to be asking for a minimum monthly spend on pay-per-click. But the benefit to us is they understand our space and they know what we're trying to do, and they're willing to do it for free. We also will team up with Amazon, and that's part of one of our monetization strategies to give out digital gift certificates within our platform. And Mundo Media is also partnering with us so that we can gain traction with users. So Mundo Media specializes in acquiring users onto our platform. There are some other go-to-market strategies. We are not a conventional product, and we understand that. Virality is going to be key for us, and it will continue to be. We have built a documentary that we will be launching with our global products, and it will be on Netflix. So we're very excited about that. We're going to be using, again, our Google partnership for social and display ads, our strategic partnerships. But again, it's going to be about the virality of the product. So I hope that answers your question, David.
So, piggybacking on that, you have a individual or customer acquisition, but then we're talking about the enterprise a little bit. And
Yeah.
So how is that working as a channel? How do you put those two together?
Great question. So I appreciate that you can see that today we're a consumer product, but in the future, our goal is to use this free consumer product to then create the API. So in order to gain traction within the API, it'll be about giving it out to show the value, most likely for free to these small to medium new marketplaces and share economy companies that need that competitive edge. And because they don't have users in it with reputations yet, they would see our product as quite of a potential competitive advantage. And they can reduce their costs by using our reputation management system. They don't have to start from scratch. So that's part of our strategy. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, one of my comments is about the beginning is confused to talk about the API, but the consumers aren't necessarily going to use the API. It's confused.
That's right.
They'll use it once it's popular.
That's exactly right. We've got like a two-sided opportunity here. We have to start with the consumers and give it away for free and to build the global reputation management system, and then it becomes valuable as an API to enterprises. So you're totally right. We're solving two opportunities here. Yeah, exactly. We're going to be relying heavily on our CTO who specializes in APIs and has successfully exited twice in the API space. We're very confident with his skill set at this point. So hopefully he takes us there. Cool. Thank you.
Peeple, you did a great job, great presentation. I think the idea is definitely great. One thing I'd like to kind of get more information on is, that conflict of interest kind of thing. Clearing that up would probably help. And then presentation, I'd like to just see a few more key metrics in terms of traction, things that are going to grab me, but definitely is a growing space for sure. It is free for now, but I wanted you to kind of bring it home as to why people are going to buy that API or how you're going to sell it. But the idea is there, and you have it, and I think it's great. Just like some key pieces in those areas that would be helpful. But good job. Yeah.
Oh, and the winner is Peeple.